What's up guys, I'm Jonny May from Piano with Jonny, and welcome to this week's quick tip where you're gonna learn this awesome funky blues jam. Now this is for intermediate level players, so let's go ahead and get started. All right guys, get ready to play this awesome funk jam. I call this Funk Jam #1, and it's super cool guys. Let me play it again so you can see the overhead angle, and then I'm gonna break down exactly what I'm doing. Super fun, super cool. We're in the key of E flat minor, okay? So we're using a lot of flats here, but this is actually what makes it easy to play is because, you know, sometimes when you're up here on the flat keys, you can really get a nice stretch. You can get some of these really big chords in, okay? So that's really gonna help us out here. Key of E flat minor. Let's actually start by looking at the chords, you know, exactly what chords I'm playing here, okay? So first chord, we're doing a slide. We're actually hitting E flat, B flat, and E flat. By the way, this red dot here is middle C, E flat, B flat, E flat, and we're gonna slide up to the B flat. So we're gonna strike here, E flat, A, and E flat. That's a strike with a 2-finger and a slide up to the B flat, okay? So there's your slide. You guys see that? Once more, strike it and slide up to the B flat. Okay, that's the first part. And then we're gonna come up to a beautiful A flat major chord. E flat, A flat, C, and E flat. Okay, you guys see that big chord there? That's big A flat major chord. Now here's a magical chord, money chord right there. That sounds so cool. Okay, this is an E flat minor 7 chord. D flat, G flat, B flat, and E flat. Okay, big chord. This is a 10th, or not a 10th interval, but a 9th interval. Super useful chord. And again, this actually comes from these flat keys. You know, playing in the flat keys allows us to hit this big interval. Okay, so far we've got the slide, A flat, back down to this cool chord. We're gonna come back up to the A flat, okay, and then come back to this E flat minor 7, and then we're gonna do this very gospel kind of ending to this thing, okay? So once more, we're gonna do the slide up to A flat major, okay? Back down to this, 9th chord, A flat major, this 9th chord, and then we're gonna go to this F minor, okay? C, F, and A flat, okay? We like to use second inversions whenever we want a gospel sound. Second inversion chords, really important, okay? These are second inversion chords. So C, F, and A flat, okay? I come down to B flat, E flat, and G flat. Okay, it's a second inversion E flat minor chord. Okay, then I'm going to come up to F minor, C, F, A flat. Okay, and then we're going to come down E flat minor. That's B flat, E flat, and G. Okay, you guys see this? And then to end it, I'm going to go ba-dum. Okay, and I like to jump down to this position. I got the thumb on the A flat, 3rd finger on D flat, and pinky on the F. Okay, second inversion D flat major chord, and then to end, I use this fingering here. Pay attention to my fingering, okay, because the fingering really matters here. If you have bad fingering, you're going to get all tripped up, okay? Thumb, index, and ring finger, G flat, B flat, and E flat, okay? Now guys, what makes this progression so cool is it's a repetitive progression, meaning even if the chords change in the left hand, you're playing the same thing in the right hand, and this is very common in funk music and blues music. By the way guys, we have the lesson sheet here on the screen, which is very helpful if you read sheet music, and if you don't, that's cool. I'm going to walk you through the lesson. This is printable for our members at pianowithjonny.com. We've got hundreds and hundreds of lessons, courses in jazz, blues, funk, all of the fun styles, but our members can print the sheet music. Also, we have smart sheet music, which allows you to change the key. So you could put this in any key you want. You could put it in C major, F major, whatever. So one of the perks we offer to our members at pianowithjonny.com. You guys can check that out in the link below. Okay? So walking you through, guys, this is basically the same riff over and over. So let's play it again. We really want to master this riff, and I'll show you the left hand, okay? So here we go. We got the slide on the B flat, okay? We're going to go to that A flat major, that beautiful E flat minor 7, back up to an A flat major, come back down, and then we're going to do those second inversion chords, F minor, E flat minor, F minor, E flat minor, and then punch those. You guys see that? D flat major to an E flat minor. Okay, that's kind of the basic chords. You want to make sure you have those solid. I would just practice, you know, moving to each chord position, right? Kind of jumping around. Get the right fingering. Okay, really, really important. The next thing is the timing, the rhythm of the right hand. We're going to do the left hand last because the left hand can be a little tricky. I'm going to show you a couple ways of doing it, an easy way and then a little more challenging way. But let's get that right hand rhythm down. So the right hand comes in on the offbeat. 1 and, okay? So 1 and 2 and then we're going to come in on the offbeat. We're actually counting these as 16th notes. So 1 E and a 2, or 1 E and a 2 E and a. That's where this guy comes in. We'll do it again. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. You guys see that rhythm? We'll do it again. 1 E and a 2 E and a, and then 3 E and a 4 E and a. Okay? Now, that's the timing of the rhythm. You know, it's really important to just feel the rhythm. It's good to understand it, but more importantly, what I want you guys to get is just the general rhythm, the general feel of this is 1, okay? That's the general rhythm. If you can get that, you're really making great progress. I'll do it a little bit slower, try to play it along with me. Here it is. 1 and 2. And then the last part. Okay, that's the rhythm at the end. 1 and 2. Okay? That is the rhythm. That's the most important part of this progression. If you can get that basic rhythm, left hand's going to be a piece of cake because you can actually just hold the roots and the bottom. Okay, so let's play this one more time. Play along with me. Let's get this down, getting the rhythm down here. We're going to go real slow. Try to play along with me. Here it is. 3, 4, and 1. Okay, a little faster. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, if you can play it there, you're doing a great job. And then, of course, you want to get this to full tempo. Full tempo is about here. Okay, that's a really good tempo. 80 is the tempo that I put in here for you. Also, guys, keep in mind this is a swung rhythm. So anytime you play the 16th notes, 1 and 2 and 3, you want that feel. Okay, so that is going to be really important. Okay, that's the right hand. You want to get that to speed. If you were to swing it, okay, it'd be this sound. That's your basic rhythm. Now that's going to repeat through the whole thing, and this is the way I really like to teach a lot of our courses at pianowithjonny.com is groove based, right? This is a groove and it's very repetitive, okay? And we have a lot of courses actually in this vein. We actually have a number of funk courses, or I teach you how to improvise over this, which is a ton of fun to do, and we've got gospel groove courses. We have 8 of them. But you know, you can check out our other groove courses. You're going to learn a lot of these at pianowithjonny.com. Let's talk quick, guys, here about the left hand, and then we're going to put it together and we're going to, you know, call it a lesson here. The chord progression here is basically going from an E flat, way low on your keyboard, to an A flat, and then a B flat. Those are basically the 3 notes that you need. Okay, E flat, A flat, and B flat. Okay, we're going to start with the E flats on the bottom. Sitting on the E flat, boom, 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 boom. That's B flat, D flat, D, E flat, okay? It's just a little filler to kind of fill it in, okay? Once more, E flat on the bottom. You can hold it. You guys see that walk up? B flat, D flat, D, and back to E flat, okay? And like I said, you can hold it. Back in, okay? Now we're going to do this walk up to an A flat chord. We're going to repeat this a second time. Okay, and then we're going to go walking up to an A flat chord. That's E flat, G flat, G, A flat. You see that? And then you can play the same thing now in the right hand. It's going to sound awesome. Okay, after the A flat, we do a walk up to E flat. Okay, same thing we played earlier, B flat, D, E flat, okay? And then we're going to play the same thing. Okay, now we're going to do a walk up to a B flat chord. This is E flat, you can go G flat, A flat, B flat, okay? Bum, 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 bum. We're on the B flat chord, okay? Same thing in the right hand. We're going to go to an A flat here. Okay, really cool sound. Okay, and then after the A flat, back to E flat. Okay, and then you can stay on the E flat and then do a walk up into it, or you could go to a B flat chord. We'll B flat there. Okay. Super easy progression, guys. This is a 12-bar blues. We talk a lot about 12-bar blues at pianowithjohnny.com. In fact, we have 16 blues courses currently. Most of these are like 2 hours, some of them 3 hours long, where we cover a ton of stuff. So this is really related to the blues. So you guys can learn more about, you know, what's going on harmonically here. What are the different devices I'm using? You can learn a lot more about this at pianowithjohnny.com. So guys, this is the basic way of playing the funk jam. If you're kind of more on the intermediate side, early intermediate side, just hold those roots. Walk it up. You guys get the idea here, right? Here's a walk up to B flat. Walk up to E flat. And then it repeats the progression, okay? Now, I did notate in the sheet music, if you do read sheet music, you'll notice the left hand is a little more involved than the way I taught it to you. This is a basic kind of funk groove you can learn. If you want to learn more about funk grooves, check out our funk courses at pianowithjohnny.com. We talk a lot about the various styles, but this is the one I really like to use. Here's how it goes. Okay, it's a little more involved, you're kind of playing in the gaps. So let me teach that to you quickly. This is a little more of the advanced way. What I'm doing is I'm going 1, E, and so those are all separate. 1, E, and then 2, E, and so those are separate. 2, E, and then 3, E, and 4, okay, I'm counting the rhythm. That's how you count 16th notes, but that's how they come together. Once more, I won't count it this time, but I'll kind of show it to you. 1. See how it's kind of in the gap there? Okay, that's what you want to get, okay? The final part, okay, so these are together, 1, these are separate, and then that's in the gap, and then that's separate, right? You guys get the idea here? And then we do the walk up, okay? That's the basic rhythm, okay? We'll do it real slow. Try to play along with me if you can, but this really adds a lot of excitement. Here it is. 1, 2, E, and. Basic rhythm. And what you want to do is speed that up. A little faster, 2, and 4, and then finally, full tempo. 2, 3, 4, and 1. All right, and once you get that, get it to tempo, and then once you get it to tempo, do a little jam, and then you might want to try soloing on it. Here's what the final thing's going to sound like. Alright guys, this concludes this week's quick tip. Did you guys enjoy the lesson? If you did, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this lesson, check out our other lessons at pianowithjohnny.com. We currently have over 300 lessons for all playing levels where you learn fun styles of music like blues, funk, jazz, pop, improvisation, boogie woogie, stride piano, jazz, swing. You learn all of the really fun styles. We take you through theory and fundamentals and technique. It is the full learning platform. We also have over 150 sheet music pieces where you can learn really fun songs. And also be sure to check out our membership at Piano with Johnny. This gives you access to all of our video lessons, all of the smart sheet music. We add new sheet music every month. We add new lessons every month, and then you get to be part of our community. We have a huge community of piano players. We do live monthly events. We do a live Q&A every month where my students can ask me questions, and we do a live workshop lesson, which is a live lesson, and then we do weekly challenges for our members, and we just have a ton of fun. So be sure to check out the membership. Thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.